Hi, my name is James Arbios. Some people are born with learning disabilities, which makes learning much more difficult for them than it is for others. I am one of those people, and it is harder. Some questions that I commonly get asked are: how are you diagnosed? I was diagnosed by an educational psychologist to have a higher than average IQ, but low processing speed and reading deficits, resulting in the basic routine of reading combined with more complex information processing, such as reasoning, to be difficult. The task of comprehending new information is very time consuming. The psychologist administered the Wechsler Intelligence Scale for Children, 4th edition, to identify my learning issues. She then administered the Woodcock Johnson 3 test of achievement to determine how my learning issues affect my ability to learn and understand what I read. The two tests were used to diagnose my learning disability. To learn more about the process and the tests that were used to diagnose my learning disability, you can read the following article: Agreement Among Four Models Used for Diagnosing Learning Disabilities by Briley Proctor and France Privat, published in the Journal of Learning Disabilities, September/October 2003 issue. Another question I'm commonly asked is: how would life be impacted if you did not receive help? This is hard to know for certain, but based upon research published in the journal article, the relationship between self perception of a learning disability and achievement, self concept, and social support by Howard R. Rothman and Meredith Cosden. Understanding your learning disability and how it limits you is critical to children, not allowing their learning disability to define them. When children understood their disability and its impact, they were able to put it in perspective and learn to work around it. For me personally, when I found out I was plenty intelligent but just had a learning disability, I felt for the first time in my life that I was not stupid. With my learning disability defined, my teachers and parents were able to help me maximize my other skills to get around my reading disability. For example, I now listen to all of my books while I read them. My auditory is quite good and it helps me to comprehend material better than just reading alone. If I hadn't been diagnosed, I seriously doubt I would be in college today. Third commonly asked question is: do you believe self-esteem can lead to consumption of drugs and alcohol? According to Von LaGreca and Cutler in their journal article titled The Why, Who, and How of Social Skills, published in Professional Issues in Learning Disabilities, if untreated, low self-esteem can lead to involvement with drugs and school dropout and affect the general well-being of children. The fourth question is not a commonly asked question, but it was asked for this paper and this presentation. Is interpersonal communications a struggle for you? Personally, I do not believe interpersonal communications is a struggle for me. While it may be for some students with learning disabilities, my learning disability does not get in the way of interpersonal communication and most parts of the communication process. Thank you very much.